Before Elden Ring even tells you who you are, it shows you a world that feels ancient, alive and terrifyingly vast. A world built through landmarks that dominate the sky, ruins that whisper stories, and paths that pull you in without a single waypoint.
And that's exactly the kind of power I want to bring into my own project.
Not copying Elden Ring, but learning from the way it shapes curiosity, controls tension, and guides players without even breaking immersion. In this video I'm going to break down the world-building magic behind Elden Ring's level design, the Erdtree, the silhouettes, the hidden path, and show you how I'm using those same principles to bring life, mystery and purpose into my open world map. Because a world isn't just something you walk through, it's something that should call you, challenge you, reward you, and make you feel like every step means something. So today we are going to look at what makes Elden Ring's world unforgettable, and how I'm building my own world with the same spirit. Elden Ring fills the world with small points of interest that spark curiosity, like the first ruined church you see in Lingrave, just under the main objective that stands up there. It's simple, a half-destroyed church, quiet, abandoned, except for a merchant. But design-wise, it's genius. It's visible from a distance, it's absolutely not safe to explore, right, Tree Sentinel, and it rewards you early. From that moment on, the player learns. If I see something unusual, it's worth going there. But watch every step forward. Death is in the air, always. This is how Elden Ring trains exploration without any tutorial and with that wonderful sense of tension in every step. Every move's count.
Now let's talk about how I'm applying these lessons into my open world map.
First, I created my main landmarks inspired by how the Erdtree functions. In my case, it's two massive trees that you can see from almost anywhere in the map. It's not just a cool asset, it's a navigation pillar. Players can look up, see it, and instantly understand where they are. And eventually they'll be able to climb there and go forward. Next, I added a first small point of interest that invites players to explore. Just like Elden Ring's early church. On that place you can observe immediately some points of interest. A ruined stone shelter, some smaller secondary trees, a big rocky wall with different points of climbing. These locations are visible from far away, easy to reach, and contain smaller rewards or bits of lore. The goal is to teach the player early. If something looks interesting, go check it out. One of my favorite things about Elden Ring is how every area works on multiple layers. There is always something on the surface, and something hidden beneath or behind it. A cave entrance in the shadows, a chest that teleports you somewhere unexpected, a cliff that reveals a walled valley. The world constantly says, look again, there is more. Elden Ring doesn't use quest markers or mini-maps to guide you. Instead, it uses terrain shapes, lighting, silhouettes, enemy placement, and strong visual contrasts. Everything is designed to guide you gently in a direction without even forcing you. This is pure level design working invisibly. One big Elden Ring trick I'm using is layer discovery. When you see a cliff in my world, you don't just see one path. There is a main route for players that do not want to lose time, a more hidden path for explorers, with a nice reward, a completely alternative path that leads elsewhere. This makes the world feel deeper and more mysterious, just like the land between. Instead of using waypoints or markers, I'm guiding the player naturally. I angle rocks in subtle ways that point toward routes. I use nature to highlight safe climbing spots. I use unusual distant objects to hint at where you should find something interesting. Players won't notice consciously, but they will feel that the world is readable, logical, and inviting. So that's how Elden Ring inspired my world building and level design. It's a masterclass in visual storytelling, curiosity, and natural guidance. A world that constantly pushes you to look, to wonder, to explore. Elden Ring doesn't just influence my design. It challenges me to think bigger, to craft environments that speak from themselves, and to build a world that doesn't just exist, but pulls the player in and refuses to let go. And this is only the beginning. There is so much to explore, so many lessons still hidden in its landscapes. And I can't wait to bring more of that energy, that atmosphere, and that sense of discovery into my own project.